Do you lack motivation? Austin here with Hope to Cope, checking in today to remind you that you are a miracle and you have a purpose. So I'm reading a book right now called The Confidence Gap. And in the book, the author helps us understand that motivation is nothing more than a desire to do something. Oftentimes we think that motivation is a feeling and we need motivation before we can do something. But he says that no, motivation is just a desire to do something. And you always have motivation because you're always doing something. Everything you do requires motivation. And so if you're not doing the things you say you want to do, it's because you are more motivated to do something else. You're motivated to avoid pain, failure, discomfort, whatever that might be. And so in your life right now, what are those things that you say that you want, but you're waiting for motivation? And you say, well, if I had the motivation, then I would do it. What are some things right now in your life that you are waiting for motivation before you can act? Notice it. And then notice as well that you are doing things. And so you want something more than what you say you want. And that's okay. So this is where it's important for us to be honest with ourselves and say, okay, is that truly what I want? Or in the long term, is that going to take me where I want to go? Because if we are only making our decisions based on right now in this moment, it's easy to avoid discomfort and pain to experience more relaxation and peace, perceived peace in the moment. But if we can expand that view to the long term, look at a year from now. If you continue doing the things you're doing now, are you going to be happy with those results? Is that going to help you or not? If it's not helpful, then that can help you see the cost of the decisions that you're making in the moment. And by noticing that may increase some motivation to do what you say you want to do. But whether it does or doesn't, it doesn't change the fact that you have control over your actions. You can act. You can start moving in the direction that you know will serve you more in the long term. A year from now, you'll be more grateful that you took action rather than waited until you felt motivated. And so by taking action, as you step into it, oftentimes you will find that the motivation will come. As you get into it, the desire will increase as you start moving forward. And so just take action, commit to do it, and just do something, and the motivation will come. Remember, you are a miracle. You have a purpose. This life is valuable and precious. All failure is feedback. It's just feedback. And so we perceive these monsters and these things that we put in our minds about how dangerous things are, and yet it's really just feedback. And so allow yourself to fail, allow yourself to fall, allow yourself to move forward so that you can move in the direction of your purpose. That's where you're going to feel alive. That's where you're going to feel the excitement. That's where you're going to feel fulfilled, is by moving in that space. So it's okay for you to be where you're at now. Validate that experience, validate the things that you've been doing and how it's helped you learn this valuable lesson. And then today, commit to move forward doing those things that you know will be more helpful to you down the road. Maybe it's painful right now. That's okay. That's okay. There's no such thing as a pain-free life. But we can choose what type of pain we want to experience. The pain of stagnation or the pain of action. Remember, you are a miracle. You have a purpose. I believe in you, and I'm here for you every day at Hope to Cope, checking in with a message of hope to help you cope with today, to remind you that you are a miracle and that you have a purpose, and to spend a little bit of time with you. So thank you for spending this time with me today. Remember, I'm here every day, and if this is your first time coming to Hope to Cope, welcome. It's so good to have you here. Go and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.